Is it special? Is it special chocolate?
It's special dark because you're special.
What do you think the percentage of cacao is in this? About 60?
95.
How many do you want? One or two?
In Hershey Special Dark 95.
No, it tastes
95
like wax.
cacao.
Cacao!
I'm going to tell you, though, I was almost on the podcast disabled list tonight.
What happened?
Hurt my thumb.
That'll knock you out.
Yeah.
Because of the setup you do?
So I wasn't sure if I was going to be on tonight.
Now, how'd you hurt this thumb?
So I've decided I'm rearranging the basement. I didn't like the way the basement was looking.
There's so much going on in this basement.
So I've been
Gotta make room for your fire pit or
So
what?
let's talk about summer's over, guys. You know that I'm a big outside guy. Like if I can be outside with either a fire or outside with the tiki torches or outside at all with alcohol, with the lights on, it's nice, right?
Outside guy.
I'm an outside guy.
You had me an outside guy.
Now I'm inside because it's cold out. There's no more summer. So I figured, how can I make the outside inside? That's what I started thinking about. So what's the first thing you bring inside?
Sand? Palm trees.
A fire pit.
Uh-huh.
Number one on the list is fire pit. If you're ever on Family Feud and they say, what's the first thing you bring inside from the outside? Fire pit. Steve.
That is good.
Yeah. Ding. We'll play.
Wouldn't you bring yourself in first?
No. So I have been scouring the internet looking for...
This goddamn internet.
An indoor
Tell you,
fire
I
pit?
want to see these Google searches. I got to get this list.
I'm going to tell you, the internet, by the way, if I haven't said this before, the best invention ever.
A lot of information.
So much information. I do so much on the internet.
Thank you, Al Gore.
I didn't realize how much I did on the internet. But anyway, I start going and looking. I say, there's got to be an indoor fire pit. Now, before I was going to do the indoor fire pit, what I was going to do was get this huge igloo for my pergola.
Yeah. And then candles. Did you consider candles?
Candles give up a lot of heat.
Yeah.
They do.
They do.
But I was going to, before I did this inside stuff, I said, you know what, Helen, I'm going to go buy one of these huge pergola, these huge...
like a dome almost. Igloo thing.
the igloo.
Oh,
They're
that,
the igloo.
that. Yes,
so I was,
has one.
I was going to get a
Not
big
anymore.
one.
Those
like
they don't hold up.
15 feet by 15 feet. This thing was going to be huge. It was going to take over my whole patio outside.
So let me
called a
ask you,
COVID
before
tent,
you
by the
move
way.
on to the other stuff, once you get the igloo, you have to invite somebody over every night for dinner.
Yeah.
Because that's all they're for, is having dinner inside.
Not this one. This
and
one's
drinks.
This one's 15 by 15.
Wasn't that the
Holy
tent
shit.
that they put E.T. in when he was sick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That's
one
a
of those
big tent.
hazardous waste
Yeah,
tents.
that's what I'm seeing right
Yeah.
now.
We could probably record in that bubble. That's good.
You 100% could record. I was thinking, right? So I look at this thing and I'm like, this is going to be perfect because as soon as you walk out of the house, you walk a couple steps and you're into this igloo. And go ahead and enjoy yourself. There's a little space heater in there. It's beautiful, but it's 15 by 15. So if you want to go and walk my patio, I could still have the bar enclosed in it. So many things I could have done.
Right, so you closed me. When's
You
it
could
getting
have,
here?
but you didn't.
So I look at this
I like
thing.
that idea better.
Do you like that idea? It's a good idea because then I'm outside. I can have a nice fire outside.
That's true.
Right?
Can you bring
going.
your indoor
You gotta see it
fireplace out
through the wobbly.
Yeah. I mean, it's like
Plastic.
you're in a fishbowl. You
Yeah.
can't really touch it. You can't feel
Yeah.
it, but you can look at it.
Yeah.
And
Right?
you're going to put the Christmas lights on the inside on that guy.
You
Yeah.
put the Christmas lights wherever you want. I have the lights outside.
a
It's
nice
going to be
look.
like you're outside, but you're inside.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I get it.
So
Yeah. You had us.
We covered it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We know what you're saying.
Outdoor igloo.
But just in case the audience doesn't know, why don't you
One more
explain it
time.
one more time?
Yeah.
guys,
so-
it's the outside.
So
Inside.
why?
Wait,
so
I thought
why
it's
the indoor
inside,
fire
outside.
pit?
It doesn't matter. It's the inside outside or it's
Yeah.
the outside inside. But either way, you're warm.
Yeah.
And you're enjoying yourself.
No wind.
$550 for the 15 by
Ouch.
15. And I'm like, God, I want to try it.
Yeah.
It goes all the way up to about 10 feet, 9 or 10 feet.
You got that kind of space on the pergola?
Yeah, you know what? I may have had to make some. Just keep it away from the fan.
Oh, it's gonna look like a
Oh,
fat
you
lady.
goddamn
Fat
fan.
lady in
Forgot
pumps
about
that's
that.
gonna
He's
be
going to
sticking out
extend the
through
pergola up a little bit. Just,
Yeah, you gotta
he's gonna
lift
call
it.
the contractor. Can I
Yeah.
get 2 more feet on the pergola,
Yeah.
please?
Well, and that's what honestly
love that call.
you could
Jack
do
it
that
up.
with a jack.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've done these. We've done
You
this.
do it with a jack.
Well, 2 jacks.
Yeah, 2 jacks. You need 2.
You
Yeah, you
can't do it
can't just
with
have one.
Yeah.
It'll
It'll
be
be
it'll be
all
10 on
wonky.
one side
Yeah.
and 8 On the other, it'd be terrible. I tell Helen about this, and she's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? So I said, all right, I guess I got to go back to the drawing board. So I start looking. I'm like, you know what? What's the one thing that I want in the basement? Inside. A fire pit, right?
Sauna. Like a dry sauna.
Ooh,
That's true. That's
With
a
the
basement
rocks?
thing.
Right? And then
with the rocks. That's what I would go with.
That's what I would go with.
That'd be my number one
Yeah,
choice.
and you put a sign, do not wet the rocks, but then leave a little bucket of water because
Yeah,
you want
you
to wet
leave
it a little
water.
bit. You
I
always
like
want to
that.
wet it. You get a little steam in there.
the old metal spoon
You don't
in
want
there.
steam, though. Steam's...
Oh, you're a dry heat kind of
Yeah,
guy.
you got to go dry.
Yeah.
Anyway,
All
sorry.
right, let me go
I'm
back.
getting ahead of myself.
Let me go back to the real reason that I was doing this. 2 reasons. Bringing the outside in,
Yeah. See,
right? That's
sauna's
reason
out
number
now.
1.
Right.
Number 2 is ultimate game room and bar. Ultimate game room and bar. So I am making, so downstairs, let me paint the picture. I've got, on the adult side, I've got a bar.
Yep.
I've got a pool table / ping pong table. I've got, then you go and then it's kids stuff. I've got a dartboard. You go to the kids stuff. I've got then a sofa, TV, and then kids
Papa
shit.
shot? Isn't there a Papa shot?
There's
in
not a
there?
Papa
Oh,
shot
I
there.
thought there was.
That hurts because I would love a Papa shot.
Yeah.
Well, now at the ultimate game room
just
and bar,
gave one away.
Let me tell you, the
Yeah.
Papa shot may come in.
Right. That's tomorrow's Google search.
It may come in. So I keep thinking about this. So what I did is I'm like, I got to figure out for party time, right? Because I want to host. I want people to come over like it would be outside if people just popped in or whatever. So I moved the pool table, ping pong table. I put it on those. You ever see those little sliders?
Oh, yeah.
Underneath mine right now.
Dude, those are the most underrated things. You can move anything with those.
Sure
Yep.
can.
Yeah.
Anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are the best things ever. So I put this thing on a pool table. Now, this pool table is heavy. I mean, this is a slate pool table. There were professionals that had to come. He told me 3 different pieces on the slate. It's so heavy.
Oh, I'm aware. I put one together.
You put one together?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's,
With
it's
the, is it
it's a
marble?
slate.
Is it
No, it's
slate?
It's
slate,
slate.
right?
Yeah. And it's 3 pieces and they're heavy as shit.
Yeah.
Individually, they're heavy. Never mind, put all 3 together plus all the wood and everything else.
Right. So
Yeah.
And the balls.
the first thing I did,
Heavy.
is I pulled.
No.
Well, that's a problem.
You never pull.
Can't
Because
pull.
I pulled a whole big chunk of the pool table off.
Shut up.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
You ripped off
No. It's just a couple holes. It's now 4 holes instead of 6.
Yeah.
And
Chapman's
only
got
I
it.
now
Chapman
have
will get it tomorrow.
I have now only 2 slates. It's fine. No, I ripped off a whole board. Okay, no big deal. So then I realized I got to push this thing. So I push it away. I push it away.
Push it out the door?
Yeah, I push it right on the curb. I push this thing, and by the way, when you push it, it's just smooth as butter.
Yeah.
Right, it's gone. I then take the couch and I move the couch over to where the pool table was. So now I've got a bar and a couch. We're getting there.
Mm-hmm.
What's next? Here comes the research. Fire pit. A fire pit is what is missing in the basement. So I start looking and I find all of these indoor fire pits.
Is this carpeted?
$1,500.
Ouch. But is that an exhaust? It's got to have an exhaust.
No, don't need an exhaust.
What's it burning?
You
The
do
real
if you-
fire?
You
No.
do it. You do if you want your family to survive.
No.
A little bit of monoxide there.
So I started
Is
thinking.
it gas though, or is it wood?
No, it's so there's a couple different kinds.
Or is it electric? Electric.
No, they're with the little flames, the little dancing
Electric
flames.
is my favorite.
Little dancing
Yeah,
flames.
it's got to
on
be.
there.
And the beautiful sound of an electric fireplace.
Oh.
Just tap into the natural gas, right?
So you go and burn alcohol.
Yeah.
Isopropyl,
Right there.
isopropyl, isopropyl, propyl.
We got one right here.
Purple.
Yeah, that's what you do. So it's like this. It's this big.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I-
That's how lanterns are.
I took a fire pit, put it in the fire pit, covered it with. I tried wood first, not real wood, like the ceramic logs.
Mhm.
It's like the smell. Now, listen, if you haven't listened to the No Heat Challenge, go back and listen to the No Heat Challenge because we talk about when you turn the heat on for the first
Yeah.
time,
Oh, yeah.
how it
The-
smells.
the
Oh, I love that
That's
smell.
exactly what was happening with these ceramic logs.
For a long time.
Longer than I wanted to deal with,
Yeah,
right?
I
So
had
then
that.
I got an exhaust. It was a mess.
I had that with a ventless fire place in that apartment I owned, and we decided to heat the place with that. But for like 6 months, it would smell horrendous, absolutely horrendous. It would smoke up the place. I don't think it was. I think there was a problem there.
So that's what I'm saying.
Doesn't sound right.
Poor Scott's is sitting over here like, you fucking assholes.
Oh yeah.
Starting fires in your house.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't connect the dots yet, but
Well, we don't want to make
I
him
like
feel.
the idea of. I love fires inside.
So
I have an indoor fire pit right here, right now.
It's the inside outside fires he
the
doesn't like.
ISO Puro. Yeah, the outside fires.
So the outside fires you don't like. The inside fires.
The uninvited outside fires.
The outside. They
invite
make their way inside.
Uninvited.
You never open the door.
Yeah,
if fire knocks on your door, if you see fire on your Ring doorbell, just don't open. I get downstairs and I try the logs. I put all these logs. This thing looks like an awesome fire with the isopropyl tray underneath
Such
it.
a weird word to say.
It's,
I can never say it right.
It's isopropyl, not propyl.
It's
that was good.
isopropyl. It's isopropyl.
Isopropyl.
You know what? Maybe you should have let it. Why'd you make me flounder?
Sounds kind of easy now, doesn't it?
Yeah, why did you make me flounder with this whole thing? You saw that I was having a problem saying
Because
it.
you want to say propel.
Yeah.
Isopropel.
You do want to say iso.
Well, we want you to say.
What is it?
We want you to say that.
What is it?
Isopropyl.
Isopropyl.
Do you think the propyl stands for propellant?
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Wouldn't that make sense?
Latin.
Isopropellant? And the guy who designed it said, that's just too long.
Yeah, it's
I don't think so.
isopropyl.
I think it's a chemical formula.
Old Latin.
Is it?
Yeah.
The propyl's a
Big
chemical?
Latin.
Yeah, isopropyl alcohol is a.
Those goddamn
Opal
chemists.
Prey.
Yeah, it's got isolated propyl.
So
Liathine.
No, it's just,
so I'm like, you know what? Let me put this in. I put the logs on. The logs smelled. This wasn't going well. But before we did that, I needed to see how long this thing would burn with just straight alcohol in it. Nothing on top, nothing, right? So I had to get 90% or 70%.
Ooh.
Do you know, fun fact, 70% burns less heat, like less high,
Makes sense.
but longer.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
90%.
It's like a wet log. It's water.
Like a wet log.
It's 30% water. That's
All
why.
right, so we come back to the wet log
Yeah, so the
syndrome.
wet
All
log
right.
sounds pretty good all of a sudden.
So Helen comes down and she sees this thing and she goes, "What the hell?"
Did you say, what's that smell?
Yeah. The first thing was what that smell, and then what the hell is going on? So now I've changed it. I took everything out. All I'm burning is the
Propyl.
isopropyl. I put those beads. What are those little?
Oh, those beads are lovely.
Glass?
I'm going to tell you those glass beads.
the glass beads. Oh,
These look, boy, this ultimate game room and bar is really coming together. As soon as I changed this and I put this, I went and got a brand new electronic dartboard because the dartboard I had, I was trying to play with it. The damn thing wouldn't turn on. So I said, it doesn't work.
Freshen it up.
So I went and got a new one that tells you what you hit.
Yeah.
Because there's times I love the corkboard, right? If I'm playing darts, I love the corkboard.
Yeah, who doesn't?
Is it a traditionalist? Purist.
Yeah.
A purist.
We discussed that.
Purist with marbles in his fireplace.
Yeah.
I'm
Purist.
Not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. If that's
Purist.
purist.
So
Go get an arachnid.
So I'm playing this thing, and you can't tell. Sometimes you can't tell. When you've had a couple drinks, you can't tell. Did that hit the 20? Did that hit the
18?
Yeah, you can't
and
see.
you're sure as hell not going to walk over there.
No, I'm not walking over there.
That's a
darts.
dangerous spot.
You could be killed.
6 feet. That's a far walk.
Yeah.
And it's. I didn't throw the darts.
No.
Yeah.
They threw them.
Yeah.
You go get your own darts. But that also is a cause for concern.
You know what you might do
Those
is
darts
actually
are dangerous.
pull your phone out, take a picture of the dartboard, and zoom in. You don't have to walk.
That is
Problem solved.
true.
You could really
That
figure
is
it
true.
out.
Or you could get a talking dartboard.
Yes, that's true.
This thing is great. So I would hit it, and sometimes it would register even if it didn't go in. And I think that's okay. Like, I'm going to allow that if you're playing on
if
a
it's corkboard, it's
You'd
going
assume it's
to
gonna
go
go
in.
in.
Yeah,
If
and
you're a purist, though, no, it doesn't count. It's got to stick.
not on an electronic dartboard.
No.
Yeah.
20 closed.
So wait a minute. In electronic, you can just hit it, and it'll give you the points. Even if
Yeah.
it falls on the
Is it
ground.
just
Same
Sometimes.
with cork?
Sometimes. I
Does
mean,
it
I
have to
didn't-
stick in
It
a
does
cork
have to
board?
stick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's the thing. This would stick.
Yeah.
But it's electronic. It's got those little holes.
Yeah.
Sometimes the shit doesn't go in.
Doesn't find the hole.
Right.
Sometimes it doesn't find the hole.
Whose fault is that?
Yeah.
The dart.
Absolutely. That's what I'm saying.
Games go faster.
Oh, my Lord. This place sounds glorious.
Yes.
I tell you.
Yeah,
Now, did you put a fresh coat of paint up?
No. That's
Do you
too
have a
much.
fire extinguisher in the basement?
No.
No?
Nobody needs that.
Probably need one of those.
So I do have it did come with a
got a
little
wet-
thing that you put on it to suffocate the fire.
You're like a
A lid?
Thank
altar
you.
boy?
Yeah, a lid.
Like an altar boy that
No,
puts
it's
out
not an altar boy.
Yeah, you don't get
the acolyte?
He just sits there.
you sick bastard.
He just sits there.
Yeah, I said it's the ultimate game room
The
and
tool
bar.
that the altar boy or what are they called? Acolytes used, right? To
thought
put
he
out
had
the,
hammered
I
the
thought he
altar
keeps
boys
altar
in the
boys in
corner.
his basement to
No.
put
What the hell
fires
is
out.
going on?
no, to put out the candles, right? Is that what you were
It's a
motioning?
long-
Like
it's
it
a
was like
long
those
brass thing. You just
the
put it
brass
over.
covers.
Oh, the brass. So it's like at a nice dinner.
Yeah, little
They put
brass
the
cover
brass,
to put
they
out
put the
the
little brass-
Church, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, or church.
Or church.
Yeah, church.
shorts or a nice dinner?
Yeah. Haven't
Either
been to
one.
church. They still use those there? I don't know.
I don't know.
At churches?
I don't
I
know.
think everything's LED now.
I think so too.
Okay.
They just press a button
Yeah, it's safer.
and it's gone. It's gone. So this thing's really coming together. I can't wait for you guys to
Recording
come over and
night.
enjoy
When
it.
do recording
No, I'm
night?
not. I'm not going to record. It's the ultimate game room and bar. It's not a recording studio.
Yeah.
It's not going to do that.